Welcome to Attraction. I'm Grandfather Jacobs, and you are
Adrian Oktober.
Pumlani.
Yes.
Cosa? Family?
Yes, father.
Koisan.
Altan Koisa.
Come through. He's taking part in the pageant, which is on the 1st of November. Only 180 Rand for those that thought it's 122 Rand, which is not. But 120 Rand. How's it? Since last year, you've done a lot of stuff. Tell me that stuff.
Last year was a little bit different than this year. I think last year I was playing mentally. When I say mentally, I mean like health-wise. I went through a lot of challenges with my health. And that actually made me check out a little bit in the competition. And this year I was like, you know what, we all in our days. But I was confident enough to step on the stage and show me, represent myself, even though I went through a lot. But this year, I'm just silently confident. I'm doing me again.
Yes, you know, that is something that girls and boys told me that the first time taking part, they're very nervous, so they don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
You know what? I always enjoy it. That's the other thing with me. I'm always comfortable. I always know what I want to do. I always represent myself authentically. But the thing is, when you don't understand your mission or your vision for entering a pageant, that's where you actually start to feel uncomfortable or not enjoying yourself. Because we tend to go into the motive of winning, and that's when we lose the fun part of the competition. And I think that's where I always check in with myself. It is not about winning. It's about getting my message out there.
I've always thought that when it comes to people that win personalities, there's some people that take part to win personality. Because I love other markets. I've never seen someone that won personality that actually wins.
I said the other day that personality is a sabotage. But
yes, you know what good jokes about.
I feel like they should give the personality to anyone they would, and the person wins, the person wins. But it never happened before.
I think it's
serious.
I do believe there's some girls and boys that one personality that actually get through it with the mindset, but it's just their personality. What type of personality do you have? Are you an extrovert, introvert?
Oh my God, I'm an extrovert. I like silence when I'm alone. Then I'm very introverted. I spend time with my partner and just stepping into having my own private life outside of pageantry. But when I'm on a pageant scene, I'm a very extroverted person. I'm flamboyant, you're fanboy.
You're a fanboy?
Yes, and I represent.
Femme or femme? Which one?
Femme. And when I say femme, it's people feel like you need to be masculine to enter pageants. Where I represent the body positivity for our queens and kings that feels oversized.
Yeah.
And I think that's where my femininity comes in with the way I'm structured,
Structured with big deal,
If you have it, you need to flow,
Can't be out of Japan.
But I love myself, and I think that's where it starts. And that's why I can confidently represent myself on the stage, because I know who I am. I don't need anyone's validation, you know what I mean? And I think Scotland never had someone like me. That's why I'm coming back, because if I get to have an opportunity to represent Scotland, it will be on a different level. It will go for the ones that feel they have never been heard or seen, that they're too feminine to be in spaces like this. And that's actually what I want to get out there. It's like, you are who you are, and no one can change that. And I feel like when you enter a pageant, if you are in a queer and or in a king space, be you. Don't come every year with a different story. I think that's where the problem starts with our pageantries, is that the judges never sees the part where you've been the way you are last year and changing over to the next year. And I feel like it's also unfair for us returning. We shouldn't be favored, the reason because we're coming back.
You bring the crowd.
Exactly. That's what we do. We bring the crowd.
But you don't want to be favored.
I don't want to be favored just for the fact that I'm coming back. Everyone is being there again, and they're all different in their own ways. But if you deserve it, 100% you deserve it. And I feel like this year, I'm more, in a way of, I don't want to win. but the win will be a bonus because I already have a plan as to what I want to do, you know. And they say charity starts at home, and I don't want to do charity because I think that doing charity doesn't make you a visible person at the end of the day. I want to be relatable and I want to be visible because, you know, when I say visible, I want to say visible on social media because that's the part where we lose ourselves. We don't get our message out there, we mock each other on social media, and that's the thing that I want to represent this year. I want to come out and have conversations and upskill people with empowerment. Because I think pageant is an expensive thing, which I feel like if you get the experience that we have in pageantry, you start to be sustainable with fashion. And everything needs to tell a story. What you have. Use what you have. And I think that's the skill that I want to teach everyone. And I think then we will have more guys coming onto the pageant scene.
It's true.
Because there's someone who advocate for them that feels like there's money involved. Which is amazing.
And you have a pageant of your own?
No, I don't.
What happened to that situation that you came from? Sorry, maybe you told me that you took, not you took, but you used to have something before you came to that.
Yes. So I used to
Yes.
I used to pageants back home. That's what I said last year.
Oh, okay.
But the thing was, it was never in a queer space because there where I come from, it's very small. But I have to say that the queer individuals in my hometown are doing amazing. Like, they are visible, they are authentic, and they're true to who they are. And I think that's the one thing that I can say about our people coming from the small towns.
Is that something you want to take back as well?
I want to do that.
Physically,
I want to do that, but I feel like for now I want to focus on where I am right now.
Yeah.
Because where you start is always a way to go back. You know what I mean? So now I'm in Cape Town. I'm living here. I'm not playing with a movie anytime soon. Klaar op je. Because of COVID that I ended up here.
COVID is a,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I know.
But I actually love COVID because that's where I start to learn myself without anyone supporting me. You know who your people are when you are in the darkest times of your life. And I think that's what happened with COVID. We start to see people for who they are, and we also start to learn a little bit more about ourselves.
Yes.
And I think that's the reason why I came to Cape Town, because I was like, I'm mentally ready for Cape Town. It's a big scene, it's different from where I come from, but I have the personality, and I have the confidence. Why should I escape? And look where
the work ethic,
so for me, it's like, I can be me in the spaces, and I'm not gonna hide that. No. Wanneer jij opeens aantrekt, dan denk ik mij van bikini aan. Why not? Why can't I not be myself? Why do I have to be molded in a way that society wants us to be? So I just want to check this every time I enter, you know.
I love that. You make me feel so comfortable. Because that is the typical, not typical, sorry, because that still sounds so disrespectful. That is the type of quality that I want from my person that takes part in my pageants, my pageants. Because no, it's not that. Because I take ownership of things that I do. And the people sometimes say, the CEO Vicky, the CEO company. Yes. No, but I said, you make it like a job because you take ownership of it. That's how you value it. Because it's such a good representation of you that you actually take value, you take ownership of it. So, sorry, about the page. So, yes, that is the type of thing I want to see in my king and my queen. I want to see that they are able to be motivated, they are able to fight against people that want to do us harm.
That's true.
And gaan naar Gender Dynamics toe, help hulle. Gaan naar Triangle Project toe, help hulle. Gaan Pride toe, sê vir hulle wat wil jy hê? It's and I will help you. And do not just use me for certain things. Tell me beforehand what I can do to prepare to make a difference better. And that is the role that I would like to see my king and queen, so that when they go forward, we're not just giving all of these beautiful organizations that do great work just a face. I want to give you more work.
Yes.
It's true. They're proud and able to talk, so they can communicate with people. So like babies and moms and all of this sort of that. This is thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
That is what I want to imagine, and you seem to have the quality.
Oh, thank you so much.
Contestant number?
Contestant number 3. I never did the number 3. So I was very terrified when I see 3. I was like, it's too in the middle, but I think
You guys are only what, 7?
we are 7 guys.
Seven.
We are 7 guys. But 3 is good, so then we're not done. That's the other thing.
I'm going
I'm gonna pass. But then I can relax, you know.
There we go.
I can relax and mentally prepare myself. I think that's the one.
For your question and answer.
My question and answer.
Top. Woo! Trick.
You need
Big
to
possibility.
Yeah, you need to think on your feet with Q&A. But I think, as we just said, if you know what you're saying for, any question they ask can lead you to that direction.
Yeah, because you have a positive
You have a positive
mindset, working spirit.
That's how it is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
You'll be taking part in the Mr. and Mrs. Sovereign Western Cape, which will be on the 1st of November. It's only 120 rand.
Please get your tickets
Get your tickets.
and make sure that you're there. Contestant number 3, I will be starring an monster. Thank you. Thank you.